I was watching a Harriet Tubman documentary, and this is like the blackest sentence in the world. I was eating KFC and watching a Harriet Tubman documentary in Ghana, West Africa. Like the blackest sentence in the world. Like
Don't
as soon
judge
as you
us.
say,
Everybody likes chicken, y'all.
everyone loves chicken.
Everybody loves chicken.
Everyone loves chicken.
But eating chicken while watching the Harriet Tubman, yeah, that's black.
Yo, that's super black. Like a kufi just manifested in my head.
Gracias por ver la esquina de Jody. Thank you for watching Jody's Corner.
We got something special for you guys. I'm Jody Joe. Thank you guys so very much for being here. We have a special guest. I'm going to let him introduce himself. Welcome to Jody's Corner, bro. How you doing? Bro?
I'm good. I'm David Crownson, writer, creator of Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer and Killer Bee, which is going to be a movie with DeWanda Wise and written by Terry Ruzio, who wrote the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise and Shrek, and co-written by Kevin Arboway, dope, awesome black screenwriter. Yeah, man. So we're looking to make that franchise happen.
Hey, man, you got a lot going on right now.
Comic books and all that stuff. And other cool things happening with Harriet Tubman.
Yeah, that's you right there. That's you.
Yeah, that is I. That is me.
Yo.
And, yeah.
Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
But first things first. We're going to get into, like, you know, your history and how you come up and how you got to where you at. Mm-hmm. But I got to know how you come up with Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer, bro.
Like, people were being mad racist, and I was like, racist people should be scared and nervous. So I'm like, let me just, I'm kidding. I mean, that's part of it. That's part of it. But, like, it started out just as, like, a fun idea. You know, it's like, what if Harriet Tubman knew martial arts and had superhuman strength and demons, witches.
Like how though? Like you like Harriet Tubman, you respect her. How does it go from like, oh, Harriet Tubman and a black icon to what if she killed demons? How does this happen? You had the idea, and then you said, shoot, you want to make your own.
Yeah.
And you want to make it with Harriet Tubman.
Yeah.
Slaying demons.
Yeah.
Give me a premise of what's the idea about this? Where is this? What's the premise of Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer?
So the premise is obviously based on a true story, but it's like Harriet Tubman was the most deadliest woman in the world because she was taking white people's property,
right,
and leading them to freedom,
right,
and also emboldening other slaves to follow suit,
right.
So
keep in mind what is it demon?
Yeah,
what that means to people. Like, what does a demon mean? It could mean so many different things.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, there's even a line of dialogue where they ask Harriet, you know, what's the difference between, you know, vampires who chase us and the white man who whips us? And Harriet just says,
vampires have sharper teeth.
Hold up. It's a trap. Oh, it's a trap. It's a trap.
You know, vampires have sharper teeth. You know, there's no huge difference. It's all inhuman in nature. And the act of slavery and performing it's demonic.
Yep.
It's completely inhuman.
Yep.
So there's
because to think about what it's like to be a slave during slavery. It's hard. We've seen movies. We haven't experienced it. But we have an idea, and to think about, even with the movies and the things that we've read, that is a demonic time to be in.
Yeah.
They could take you, beat you, kill you, take the type of stuff that you guys are demons.
Yeah.
You guys are freaking demonic doing this to us.
Yeah.
So like lashing out is like slaying demons.
Yes, exactly.
Here's your Harriet.
Yeah, man. And the whole thing, just came from not getting the part in Star Wars. I should have been really grateful that I got to audition for Star Wars, but I was really mad and upset. And I have family that at the time was living in Ghana, West Africa, and they said, hey, if you're not, I think my mom was like, hey, if you don't get this part, I think you need to take a break from auditioning because I can hear a lot of like intense stress in your voice.
Wow.
When we talk on the phone, and I think you should come live in Ghana and embrace like, your roots and culture there and just get to know family there. So
that's kind of deep and profound because normally people leave Ghana, come to America, work, send the money back home so the Ghanaian people and their family could live better and, have a better quality of life. But here your mama is sensing.
Yeah,
that
she
your
was
mama
like,
senses in you.
Yeah.
Things ain't good, son. Come back home.
Yeah. So she sent something, shout out to my mom. She's amazing and great. And then I didn't get the part, so I started planning to, go to Africa for a few. I thought I was only going to be there for 2 weeks, but I ended up staying for 4 months. And
what did that do for you?
It was amazing. Like food's a lot better. The way of life, the way people look at life is totally different from here. Like everyone is like no one's like I can see people getting, depressed. Like life stuff happens here. Life can be really heavy here, but people are there that they're just happy to have like water. They're happy to have
humble people,
friends.
Yeah.
Like that's all they need.
The simple things.
It's really simple.
And you said the food is better. You talk about like a mango really hits. Pineapple's delicious.
A mango hits harder than Will Smith at the Oscars. Like damn,
Hey, I need to, bro. I heard that, man. It's just the way it's just grown out there. Then I guess none of the like pesticides and chemicals.
Oh yeah,
it's just hitting out there like that. Bro, I heard that.
Like high fructose corn syrup is illegal in Ghana. Like I think I had bought a Coke at the airport and was flying in, and it was like an American Coca-Cola. And as soon as I walked in, they said, "Hey, you can't bring that in."
It's
and
poison.
I was like, "Why?"
It's
like,
poison.
He's like, "No, we'll give you cities, money for you to buy another one here." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Yo, that's a little too." He's like, "No, it has high fructose corn syrup." And I was like, oh, like high fructose corn syrup is illegal in the continent of Africa.
That's crazy.
And like you can't carry it. They won't allow it in the country.
And it's in all of our food.
It's in all of our food, in all of our drinks.
That's crazy.
I think when they gave me a Coke, the ingredients are, I think, carbonated water, cane sugar, and whatever the flavors they use for Coke or even like a Fanta. Like the flavors were oranges, carbonated water.
You actually see oranges on the back
on the back. It's
That's
3
crazy.
ingredients: carbonated water, brown sugar, oranges. Those are the flavors for Fanta orange soda. So
going back, you went home, got the inspiration from the motherland, and then what happens then? Did this already exist, or did that inspire you to make this?
No, the being in the motherland inspired it. It totally came from there. I was watching a Harriet Tubman documentary, and this is like the blackest sentence in the world. I was eating KFC and watching a Harriet Tubman documentary in Ghana, West Africa. Like the blackest sentence in the world. Like,
don't judge us. Everybody likes chicken, y'all.
Everyone loves chicken.
Everybody loves chicken.
Everyone loves chicken.
But eating chicken while watching a Harriet Tubman, that's black.
Yo, that's super black. Like a kufi just manifested in my head. Eating fried chicken, watching Harriet Tubman documentary. And Harriet Tubman is like hugely celebrated in Ghana because they had traced like a lot of her heritage and roots back to Ghana. So they like big up Harriet Tubman.
Oh, that's good to know.
Huge in Ghana.
Tight.
And keep it real, more so than in America. So
that's sad. And that's sad. You hear this shit? Harriet Tubman more celebrated in Ghana, Africa, than she is in this country.
Yeah, in America.
And this is what we be talking about being black in America. It's different. We still waiting on that $20 bill with her on the front.
Oh yeah, still waiting.
Where is that? That shit was supposed to come out 10 years ago.
It was supposed to come out in 2015.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Freak.
Nothing.
Yeah, go on.
So like, anywho, watching that documentary ends, and then I'm channel surfing, and I land on the ending of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Tight movie.
Yes, love that movie.
Yep.
Ang Lee kills
on point.
There's a fight scene at the end of it, and it's Zhang Zi and Michelle Yeoh with katanas fighting, and dope ass scene, best choreography I think I've seen in an action film. Movie ends, and I'm channel surfing, and I land on Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, and
Jeremy Renner?
Yeah, Jeremy Renner.
Right.
And at first I'm like really hyped to watch the movie, right? And then I watched the movie. It didn't, like, to me, it didn't live up to what it could be.
I heard it was bad.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. Making movies, TV, all that stuff is really hard to do. Yeah. But like, I was like, they could have done so much more like fun things and taking advantage of like such a cool premise.
Right.
So this was my first time outside of the country, and I was just journaling for the first time in a long time, and did a stream of conscious journal entry about my day, and these three things stood out, and it was Harriet Tubman, katanas, and witch hunters. And I was just like, wait a minute. I was like, Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer. Like, what if Harriet Tubman knows martial arts and beats up a racist werewolf? I don't know.
Wow.
And it's like the choreography of like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, but it's like it's Harriet Tubman, and it just stayed in my mind, and I didn't know what it was. Like I didn't know if it was. I'm like, it could be a video game, it could be a movie. Yeah. For it to be a comic book didn't come to me immediately, even though like when I traveled, I had a bunch of comics on me to like read while I was in Ghana, and my Comixology.com account was ongoing to like keep track of all the comic books releasing monthly. So anywho,
so then you got this. You made this book. How long did it take to create this?
Got the idea in 2015. I fly back to New York, New Jersey, and get the idea to make it a comic book. So that's like 2015. I raised the money on Kickstarter in 2016, and then self-published the first issue in April of 2017.
Fantastic.
So like,
and then
like
there
2
it
years.
is.
And then here it is.
Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer. But that's not all that's going on with you.